right? Because you're only increasing it further, right? So left plus something positive is going to only increase it further and going to reach the max value, right? So that's why I use the max here to check. You understand that? On the other hand, if you are having what? Right to be negative, right is negative, then what you do, you again still do left plus right, right?
You still gonna increase it.
If you do left plus right and right is negative or less than or equal to 0, right, it's going to do what? It's going to decrease left from what it is currently. So for example, left is 20 and this is a negative 5, it's going to only decrease left from what it is currently. It's going to decrease from 20 to 15. And even if it's negative 20, it's going to decrease from negative 20 to negative 25, right? So that's why you could go now to what? The other extreme. If you reduce the value of left from what it is currently to even lower, right? You could go to the minimum, like the negative 2, whatever it is, or in the 8-bit case, it's going to be what? Negative 128. So you're going to touch the lower minimum. So that's why for the second scenario, you're checking like this. So how can you check? You don't want the left plus right to be less than the minimum. The first case, you don't want left plus right to be greater than the maximum, right? Because right was positive there. So that's why you check whether left is going to be greater than max minus right. The second case, you don't want left plus right to be less than the minimum. So that's why you're going to check what? Left is less than min minus right. You see the reason why you are doing this? The second case, we don't want left plus right to be less than the minimum because right is less than or equal to 0. So when you're adding something negative to a number, it's going to only reduce it further. So if you're adding a negative 20 to negative 5, it's going to be less than negative 20, say negative 25. If you're adding 20 to negative 5, it's going to be less than 20. So left, it doesn't matter whether left is positive or negative. What matters is whether right is positive or negative. If right is negative, it's going to only reduce left further. If right is positive, it's going to increase left further. So if it's going to increase something further, you're going to check for the max. If it's going to reduce something further, you're going to check for the minimum. So depending on that, you have to use the right boundary condition. So that's what this piece of code does. So if something, if any of this is true, you don't want any of this to happen. You don't want to go above the max or go below the min. So if one of this is true, right, then you throw a new arithmetic exception. And this is a kind of again a syntax. So throw is kind of a keyword, new, in Java is a new depending object.